Hey guys, Antony Gordon, Head of Business Development for Adeptus Partners, CEO of Stealth Consulting. This is an Gelt status exclusive. So when Yossi Farrow asked me to do a little video with 3 little ideas, tips, guidance for business, I happily agreed on condition that it's not sugar-coated. I can tell it straight from the heart because I think otherwise it wouldn't be practical, it wouldn't be helpful. And when he gave me the thumbs up, the cameras started rolling. So here it goes. I would say the tip number 1, and just a context of where I'm coming from, is 25, 30 years on Wall Street, a number of entrepreneurial endeavors with the backdrop of spending time at Harvard Business School and at Harvard Law School. And so I think this is coming from both life experience, academic training, and many years of trial and error. Firstly, I would say that it's safe to embrace the 2-2-2 rule. What's the 2-2-2 rule? Assume that whatever business you're in, whatever entrepreneurial endeavor, it's likely to take double the time, double the capital, and initially you'll make half the profit. The reason why I think that's important is to manage expectations. I think a lot of people that I speak with have a little bit overly aggressive expectations of how long things take and how much money is required. So I think for yourself and or for your investors, it's very important that to contain expectations. The second thing is there are very few guarantees in life, and certainly very few guarantees in business. This is as close to a guarantee as I can give you, and that is there's almost a guarantee that your business will not roll out according to your business plan. So get ready to pivot, get ready to have some times where it's going to be painful, it's going to be scary, and it's important that you write down why you're launching the business. If it's purely financial, the chances are when the going gets tough, you may not have the intestinal fortitude or the grit to push through. If there's something that's a motive that's helping people that is more than just financial, in my experience, that fallback position is often the net, if you will, that helps people sort of regroup and move forward. I would say that that is tip number 2. Tip number 3 is by far the most important. I see this now, the vantage point of looking back at my life and speaking to a lot of people. When we come to the next world, we're told it's an open book exam. One question we all know we will be asked, and that is, were you honest in business? There is no chance that you can expect to have success or to be audacious enough to daven for success if you're cutting corners, if you're not complying with Dina Machos Dina. And there's a concept that I think is worthy of keeping in mind. Think of the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants only good for you. We create a kli which the bracha is, so to speak, poured into. If that kli has cracks or has any holes in it, the bracha is going to just seep through. So if you want a bracha to be chal, create a kli that is clear and that doesn't have any nicks or holes in it by taking shortcuts, but not being honest. And I think if we embrace these 3 principles, number 1, the 2-2-2 rule. Number 2, the fact that you have to have a sense of flexibility because things don't happen the way we memorialize them on paper. And finally, we're here to be a Kiddush Hashem, and being honest in business is one of the most important things that we should keep in mind, not only because it's a Kiddush Hashem, but because we're told that to expect to get bracha by doing something keneged the source of the bracha is insane. With those things in mind, I wish you all bracha and atzlacha and only good things for Gelt status.